What up? What up? How y'all living? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Back to the Classics, the Cinematic Movie Podcast that takes you back to the icon of films of 20 years ago on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, your mama's house, your daddy's house, wherever you get your podcast at, that's where we at. Don't forget to download the Beat Network app, the Amazon Beat Network app. Just jump on Amazon, download that. And, of course, visit us at beatnetworkonline.com. Dave was on vacation, as you know, so March is all me. But it's times like these I can bring folks on that I know is going to just kill at this podcast shit. This is what we do. So let me bring in my co-host for today. And my bad in advance for doing this movie, but whatever. My man, Kyng Aroma, creator, CEO, head honcho, future podcast man in the game. My man's first time on the show. I'm appalled, my G.
I know, man.
My G.
I know it's been too long, but I'm happy it's happening now, though, bro.
My man, but glad to have you. Y'all make some noise for my man, Brennon Stevens. What's up with you, bro?
Hey,
man with the $1 million beard.
I'm chilling, man. I'm saving one beard at a time, bro. That's all I'm doing.
Word. So, Kyng Aroma, right? So I remember when you brought the idea to me,
right?
And I thought it was dope because, when I first met you, I thought this nigga has a $1 million beard. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
right. And
it's we take the art of keeping a beard. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like you see Ross with it, you see Button's beard. Like it's beards out there that are known for being Drake's beard. Like their beard known for being very well kept. You know what I'm saying?
James Harden. Yep.
Yeah, so you got cats like me, which I ain't ashamed to admit it, but my beard grows a bit like I'm poor. So, so it's like I can take what I got and try to make it happen. I said the weird Anthony Hamilton patches. So cats who are trying to get to that length you got, what does Kyng Aroma do to get you to where all right, I got the length out, I got the you know what I'm saying? It's nice to oiled up. You know what I'm saying? I got my African shit going. You know what I'm saying? So how do you get to that point?
Kyng Aroma pretty much nourish your beard. It promotes growth. It promotes a healthy shine to your beard. It's something that you can put on every day. It has no chemicals, all natural ingredients. I literally make this in my kitchen. We have Beard Balm. You know what I mean? This is 1 ounce. This one right here is only $10. I have a 2 ounce Beard Balm. This is $15. This will probably last you for 2 to 3 months. This will probably last you a month and a half.
Little
and that's
last you
every
month?
day. Huh?
Little drugs last you a month?
Yeah, it's just lasts you a month, bro. Because if you think about it, you're really not putting that much on. You know what I mean? You literally, when I sell them with a guitar pick. We make custom guitar picks. So you literally just scoop it out, you put it on your hand, you rub it on. Lasts you about a month and a half. And also got the oil. A lot of people ask you, this is $12, 1 ounce oil. A lot of people ask me, what's the difference? It's really no different. They both do the same thing. The oil and the balm is pretty much the preference thing. One liquid, one solid. For me personally, I use both of them. I like the balm. I'm gonna be real. It's really soft. The oil it's not greasy. It's not nothing like that, but it's oil. You feel what I'm saying? So you kind of gonna get what you get. It's a liquid. Some people prefer that though. But you can't go wrong with none of them. I use my stuff every day. Every day I use my stuff. I promise it'll help your beard. It'll help with them patches. It doesn't irritate your skin, anything like that. I definitely did my research on that end. So, I stand behind my product.
Word. What obviously you got the King Joffrey joint going on, which is dope. But what inspires you to get to this line? Obviously, it had to be a cat out there bro, look at his beard, bro. Look at my man's beard over there. He looks tired, bro. Is he okay? How did you get to that point where this is what you wanted to do to kick off your brand, if you will?
Honestly, man, I was buying beard oil. You feel what I'm saying? I was buying Beard Balm, and I'm going to Sally's and I'm spending $30 on it. You know what I mean? So when I was running out of the one I bought, and it was a good brand. I'm not gonna lie, it smelled good. It worked. I'm like, y'all, let me look into making this myself. And I went to Pinterest and I did my research online, and that really got me started doing it. I didn't just sit down like I want to start a business. Let me get into this realm. Like, no, I was buying it. You know what I mean? And it just like a light bulb went up in my head. Let me try to make it. And I really want to put it out. I think a lot of men don't know the importance of, grooming themselves in general, man. We groom, man. It's not wrong with taking care of yourself, whether you get manicures or whatever the case may be, man. Take care of yourself. It don't make you feminine. Take care of yourself. That's really all I'm gonna say. I get a haircut every week. Some people think I'm crazy for it, but I do it for me. But with this stuff, women appreciate nice beards. Women appreciate well-groomed men. So like I said, I stand behind my product, and I think everybody should take care of themselves in general.
Yeah, man, and really, when you take something like that, when you stand behind what you do, what you say, like, if y'all don't realize his accent, that's Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know very, very few cats from Philly who, how can I put this? It's not a cockiness, but
right.
You're okay. Listen, all right. You sound like you know what the fuck you're talking about. I at least want to hear you out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's about where you come from, as far as like, how do you develop this type of mentality? Like, me, LA, whatever, and in Vegas, I that's that West Coast smoothness that we have. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the fact that you can take that mentality from where you come from, bring it out to another part of the country that you're not from or familiar with like that, and still make it blend and make those styles, cross them over and all that. Like, when you take that move, where do you see Kyng Aroma in the next, like, let's say, short-term goals, 2 years?
2 years, I went to 2 years. If you buy, beard products, first off, I'm about to start selling grooming kits as well. Grooming kits, fingernail clippers, beard trimmers, all of that. I'm about to start selling that next, and picks as well. When I started this, I told myself I don't just want to be local. I don't just want to be somebody that you can just find on Facebook and DM them. I want to make this into something that's going to be inside, that's going to be in Target. And that's my goal. I'm not doing this to just, do it on the side. This is 100% full-time, 100% hustle. I'm banking on this. I'm putting my all into it because I stand behind it. And when I say that, I mean that with every bone in my body. I'm passionate about my product. I'm not the only one, to make it. I do have somebody that helps me make this product, and I'm grateful for her. But furthermore, in 2 years, I really see myself selling it and being in retail stores. That's my goal.
Word. So listen, man. So the biopic of Kyng Aroma has to use my title, because when you played FOH, I forgot, it may have been during the movie question, I'm not sure, but I made a comment that your movie was going to be called Bearded Curl and the Girl. And I feel like if we can make that happen, I promise you, I'm all in.
Man, I'm open to it. I'm open to it, bro. I'm about to get dreadlocks, bro, but I'm like, the curls is my trademark.
You told him, I'm like, this nigga got curls. He's a,
right.
He's a Luther kind of nigga, you know what I'm saying? It curls, you know what I'm saying? Word up. But all right, so first time on the show. Damn, I think we booked you like maybe 2 different times actually.
We did. I forgot the other movie we supposed to, watch, but
word.
Timing is right, bro.
Word. The Grammys was this weekend.
Yes.
Shout out to Meg Thee Stallion, who won Best New Artist. She won Best Rap Song. Her Beyonce. Beyonce came up. Turns out, fun little fact, Beyonce is now the most Grammy receiving artist ever at this point. And
it's dope because a lot of people say the Grammys don't show black people love, and you got a black women, they're racked up on all the Grammys, man. So that's a blessing.
Yeah, but I'm kind of weird about it. I kind of feel like, is it because of our current times, and you kind of just want to stay ahead of the curve, or you really want to go about it like this way? Like, don't forget, Taylor Swift won for the 3rd year in a row, and nobody's playing that shit. So, but shout out to Nas. Nas won his first Grammy for King's.
Did you hear Nas album?
Huh?
Did you hear his album?
Yeah, I loved it actually.
Okay, I gotta check it out. I didn't hear it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, like the one thing Nas always had an issue with is his beat selection. Bars for days, stories for days, but his beat selection was god awful. This one, all hit boy, I loved it. It was dope. And let me see, Anderson .Paak won for Lockdown, dope. And I thought it was cool. I thought it was a good night. I thought production wise it was dope too.
Yeah, man, I seen Hit Boy got one for Nas, so that's dope. That's good to see.
Word up. So all right, man. So you're not into the Oscars and shit, are you?
Oh no, not really.
Nah. Well, all right, perfect segue. Coming up, we got myself, Duval, and a special guest doing Bachelor Classics. I want to say it's our third annual Oscar prediction show. If you are hearing the show on Thursday, by this time, Oscar nominations are officially out. So there will be an Oscar prediction show coming up this week, along with this episode of Bachelor Classics, which we will pick our predictions, our winners for the upcoming Oscars. Shout out to Judas and the Black Messiah. They got 6 nominations.
Oh yeah,
Best
man!
Picture,
Great
2
movie.
Best Supporting Actors, big moves. Yeah, 100%. It's officially my favorite movie of, in my opinion, 2021. But it's classified as 2020. But it is what it is.
Great
but yeah. So look out for that. That's coming back for sure. And then I brought up FOH because Brennon used to was on the show at one point, and we're bringing back FOH this Sunday. FOH is back, hosted by Los. I do not know who the contestants are. If I do know, I hella forgot. But FOH is coming back on Sunday, Facebook Live at 3 p.m. No,
I'm talking about
3 p.m. Yeah.
Yo, tune in, man. Tune in. Participate if y'all could. Great idea. Great show, man.
Rules. No more immunity. No more getting kicked out the game. You are 100% in all your opinions. Get ready for an all-out, balls-out dragon.
Thanks.
Welcome. All right, so let's get to today's movie. I apologized to you earlier about this particular movie, right? I figured when you chose it.
I think I picked this movie. I did.
You chose it. You chose it, and I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So put it up, and it's wild because prior to last night when I watched it, I hadn't seen this movie in at least 8 years, 9 years, maybe. No, maybe probably longer than that. Yeah.
It's been a minute. I remember watching this at my uncle's house in North Philly, man.
It's a movie that you know your uncles and them got, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Grandma for sure got it. When DVDs was like becoming a thing, they had that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was there.
The bootleg version.
Yeah, I don't think you want to bootleg this. Not in hindsight, but taking it back to 2001 with Exit Wounds, original release date March 16th of 2001, shares opening weekend with Elling, Enemy at the Gates, and Memento. Production budget was $33 million with a box office total of $80 million, currently sitting at a 33% on Rotten Tomatoes. Nominated for Best Picture. Wow. No, it wasn't. But yeah, so Exit Wounds. Whew. You start. So before we get to the movie itself, you put it on.
Right.
And obviously you had seen it before.
Yes, I've seen it before.
Right.
I couldn't remember it though. It was so
Me
long
neither.
ago.
I couldn't wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So watching it now, what's your first take on this movie?
Steven Seagal is a bad actor. He had the same facial expression the whole fucking movie. Yeah, that. No matter what happened in the movie, they getting shot at, he getting beat up. He had the same facial expression. DMX, it's expected. You know what I mean?
He's real.
Yeah, you know, he really played himself almost though. Really, you know what I mean? I was kind of shocked that he wanted to kind of get the cops in trouble. It was kind of like a weird twist to that. And I kind of like how they played that version. He's trying to get his little brother out of jail, but he's trying to, put out there the police corruption. But I mean, overall the acting was choppy. I'm not gonna lie, man.
I'm more shocked. I'm more shocked that DMX being like this computer whiz, but we'll get to that in a second.
Right.
I was like,
y'all too, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, that
he robs folks for sure, but nah.
Definitely wasn't the best movie he played in. I'm you know what I mean? We can say that.
Oh, Belly is, I mean, in a perfect world, right. Belly would have at least got an Oscar nomination for best cinematography. Acting is not in their field, but I mean, but for what hype was able to do with X and Nas is winning as fuck too. But
for sure.
But the fact that what he was able to do with them two and make this story a beautifully cohesive, well, I won't say cohesive, but beautifully shot and you know, directed story, you know, in Belly they shine.
Yeah, Belly, they did, man. You Belly was a good movie, hood classic for sure.
But this movie was directed by I can't think of his name. It's Andrzej. I'm about to fuck it up. Andrzej Bartoliak. I fucked that up for sure.
Yeah, you definitely did.
I fucked that up. But he also did Romeo Must Die, and he also did Cradle to the Grave, which basically was like one after another. It was Romeo Must Die, Exit Wounds, and then Cradle to the Grave. And if you look at the pattern, you have Jet Li, DMX, Anthony Anderson, then Exit Wounds, you got Steve Seagal, DMX, Anthony Anderson, and then you got Cradle to the Grave, Jet Li, DMX, and I want to say Anthony Anderson is in it too. I'm not.
I think he was in it. I think he was in Cradle to the Grave.
I think so. But this dude at the time was putting the same people in this movie, and when you kind of watch them all, they're horrible. They're horrible movies, but but it followed the same formula, right? Like I told you before we started going, rewatching this movie was like when certain characters show up, you know exactly who the fuck they are before they even really start getting into it. Oh, that's the ringleader of the that's the one detective that's gonna sell him out. He's cool, the guy in the back, but you know, the captain. Oh yeah, you gonna die for sure. You're definitely gonna die, no doubt. So this movie, all right. So this movie kicks off, which was weird because I guess this is Detroit.
Yeah, I thought they was in New York at first. I thought then they said something about the Red Wings, and I'm like, oh shit, they in Detroit. It was like, you can get the Red Wing tickets or some shit like that. I'm like, okay.
I mean, it looked a lot like LA. It looked a lot like Atlanta.
Atlanta, New York, not Detroit.
Where are we? But Detroit Police Department's Orange Boy, played by good old Squeamy Eyes Seagal. Which, by the way, if you notice that in every Steven Seagal movie, he never goes past a certain octave in his voice. Like no matter what the situation calls for, if whether he has to fight or not, he doesn't yell. He really doesn't. So you guys trying to break into my car?
Facts, yo. Same shit. Facts.
Like, and then he fights. He fights like an old. He fights like a karate teacher. Not like somebody who like knows martial arts. You fight like a karate teacher.
Yeah, man.
That teaches at that one spot next to the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the vibe I got. And then he's never really been in shape.
No, he really
like, he's never really been like he's been like dad cop fat.
Yeah.
Pudgy in a sense, right?
Yeah. I mean, like other actors that play that action role, Vin Diesel, The Rock, they in way better shape than him. You know what I mean?
If you want to talk about just martial arts, you got Van Damme, who was primarily pretty swole in his thing.
Yeah.
And they were fast when they fight. Steven Seagal was never fast when he fights. Like, and then this kind of movie that I hate the most is when, let's say, like it's so you got Steven Seagal, and then you got the say 7 gang members, right? These motherfuckers line up to fight. By the way, they don't just jump. They like kick his ass. You go first.
Like the club scene when they was yeah, exactly. He looked at
like,
the black dudes up there waiting.
Are you waiting in line fight? You're waiting in line to fight.
Predictable, man.
And then like the way he swings the motherfucker over, the way he does this, he punches so slow.
Why the movies? All the movies of fighting is so goddamn. Well, not all of them. This one of fighting was so damn slow. Like you seen the motherfucking chop from a mile away and shit, bro. Like
we can actually run a fade with Steve Seagal and probably win. He may hurt me, but I think I may get him. You know what I'm saying?
You definitely gonna get like 2-3 off on him. That's a fact.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna slaughter you one real quick, but real quick, I'm gonna pause for a second because you about to do something that's gonna take us back to this era. Actually, now think about it. Show what you're drinking on. See that? Back to 2001.
Hey, look, I was watching Exit Wounds, so I'm like, you know what?
Let me pull up some Hypnotic.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna drink it. We good.
Hey, for this movie, I encourage it. It's all good. So the movie opens up with Steven Seagal. He's pulling up to the a speech that the vice president is giving. And there you got Bruce McGill, who's Captain Frank Daniels, and then you got my man Bill Duke, who never smiles.
Hey man, same facial expression every goddamn movie as well.
Like you don't smile at all. That's crazy.
No, bro. He always played the Godfather and some shit too. Perfect for him.
Yeah.
Perfect role for him.
Yeah. So what jumps off is there's this I'm gonna assume attempted assassination or attempted kidnapping of the vice president, right? So you have these cops who are clearly dirty, and then you got the crew that's supposed to do what they do. Of course, out of every law enforcement that's outside, the one person see some don't feel right is good old squinty eyes Steve Seagal. So he takes chase, everything goes down the way it goes down. And it's wild because you can just tell like movies were made so different back then. Because think about how shit just think about how the shooting just jumped off. Like just full blown jumped off. There was no warning to it. It was like, oh, they about to start tripping. You know what I'm saying? So this fight happens. Steven Seagal, who looks very like dad fat in this little suit he got on. He kills the Asian dude who was disguised as the milkman, something like that.
The milkman, yeah.
Yeah, and the milkman in 2001. Those milkmen in 2001.
Hey man, we came a long way.
Milkmen. Something that was like in 1800. Right. Okay. So Steven Seagal saves the vice president, but in the weirdest way, he gets in trouble for it. He isn't getting fired. Well, transferred for it, which was very, very cliche of early 2000s like cop crime movie. Like I just saved the vice president from getting killed. I took like 8 bodies to save the vice president. How the fuck am I in trouble?
Right. That part didn't make no sense to me at all either.
So we come across him going to a counseling session, a group counseling session, in which Tom Arnold is there. And the thing about these movies that I hated the most, there was always this weird comedy element to it. That I'm like, I don't really want comedy, and it's already goofy enough. I don't think I need comedy in this as well to kind of keep it going.
Steven Seagal was all the comedy you needed in that.
Yeah, like he looked goofy, and DMX is. You can't act, and you know, even Drag On is in this joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's what
Drag On in it.
That's what I was happy to see. I'm not gonna lie. When I seen Drag, I'm like, okay.
Oh, Drag. Hey,
yeah, right. What you doing in here? You know what I mean? He played his little brother, predictable, but you know what I mean? I was happy to see Drag On in that joint.
And as well, because like they really do look like brothers.
They do.
Like X and Drag On can actually really be brothers. I'm like, wow. I don't know about now, but then. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
So he gets transferred to the 15th precinct, which is apparently like Detroit's
the worst one.
Precinct. That's like the worst one. And he pulls up, and of course, like cliche, like cops beating up a suspect like in front of the station. You know what I'm saying? Like cops in the back tasing themselves. Like it's a zoo. It's a shit show.
It's kind of like you going to a bad school and you see the shit in front of the school and you can get in there. Yeah, saying cliche like you said.
Yeah. So we get introduced to the captain, Captain Mokahi. I don't know. But she has him go to this counseling course, in which we get our first like big fight scene, which was basically Steven Seagal versus the Asian gang. and it's like 10 of them, one of him, and he's fighting mad slow. So when that scene popped up for you, like as the first fist hand-to-hand combat fight,
right?
What did you think about the slowness of, I'm gonna take you, flip you, I'm gonna do it real slow, so you gotta flip when I say flip, kind of thing.
Ridiculous, unrealistic, ridiculous. When the other dude, Tom Arnold, came out, I thought he was going to help. I thought it was going to be kind of weird, like he's helping him fight or some shit like that. But the whole, yeah, man, that shit, it was. I knew from that point that I'm in for a long fucking movie. Literally, I'm in for a long movie.
I knew then and there.
Right.
I'm gonna be here for a while.
Yep.
And I always hated like the cliche setup to the fights.
You see it coming.
You like, all right, so he's about to fight right now, clearly. And it goes, hey homie, you're doing it wrong. I can get into it in blink of an eye. Why do you show us?
You're right.
You could have just said that's my car. But
no, it's a little dramatic with it.
That's cool. And then and even though they knew that the guy's car that you were breaking into had the keys in front of you, wait until Tom Arnold pulls up, says his goofy shit. All the gang is still like, so do we run or are we fighting? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So it's hilarious because he tells the dude, get the keys. And then they line up to get beat up.
Like fucking Power Rangers or some shit, bro.
It felt very Power Ranger like.
It really did. Fucking Power Rangers.
Like almost everything, every move he made, there was a bunch of that shit. So DMX is a drug dealer, if you will, named Latrell Walker.
Computer geek / drug dealer.
Computer geek. Well, we don't know he's a computer geek until like later on, but
later on, yeah.
He's a drug dealer named Latrell Walker, which is like the most cliched name you can give.
Latrell Walker.
Latrell Walker. He got priors, bunch of them, But he has his sidekick, which is TK, played by Anthony Anderson, and they're doing this deal with a dirty cop. We'll find out a letter named Montini, and this dude off rip is the dirty cop. You know for a fact
you can tell.
Like dirty cop.
You see his character, like you said, you predictable. He the dirty cop.
Like you got a real shit-eating grin. You got a real shit-eating grin.
Yep.
And you just look like,
he gonna be slimy. He gonna do some slimy shit. Hey, you can tell slimy people in real life, though, in my opinion, bro.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
You ever see a cat like, hey, what's up, bro? Like,
that motherfucker look shady. Like, I don't fuck with you. I gotta watch you.
Some about your whole get down. I just don't. Right. And we've came across people in real life, whether we work with them or whatever, that was like,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
I'm keeping you at a nice, comfortable distance. Cool. So Martini had this another cop, this big swole ass motherfucker that was kind of like his muscle, but it was almost like a dumb, like a dumb muscle, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it was the most cliche scene is when Seagal goes into the locker room and these motherfuckers is tasing each other. Where I'm from, we just smoke and shoot dice. Y'all tasing each other? Like you constantly do that shit?
That shit don't look fun. In real life, I doubt it. You know what I mean?
It does not look comfortable. I'll tell you that much. And I've never been tased a day in my life, but I can tell you I don't want to try.
Definitely not.
I'm good. And then we meet the sergeant played by Michael Jai White, who is in retrospect is really misplaced in this movie.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
When he shows up, it's like, why is he here?
Yeah.
Like, granted, he has a character, and his character has an arc the whole nine, but Well, not an arc, but he's an important piece to the story. But I just couldn't get past the fact that you have this really outlandish cast, and you land on Michael Jai White. Like that's even more weird than like Tom Arnold being in there. You know what I'm saying? It's like
yeah, man.
But why are you here though?
Known people in this movie.
Like Bill Duke is like that's odd.
Yeah, that was
Michael Jai White is just off to me. Like, why is he in this movie? And then
they thought this was gonna be a good movie. When they casting the joint, like we about to kill shit with this. Bro,
they thought they had gold. They thought they had liquid
Oscars off this shit. Yeah, they thought they was about to kill shit with this. Is gonna make DMX a Will Smith type actor, rapper / shit.
The movie made money because it was around the time when it came to movies and DMX was hot. Like,
he was hot.
He was hot. Plus, every movie he did, he had a song or did the soundtrack to accompany that movie. So with this one, it was Ain't No Sunshine, and I love that record, bro.
I tell people DMX was as big as Jay-Z at one point. At one point, DMX was as big as Jay-Z. Some people might believe that or not, but that's something. If you know, I'm from the East Coast, bro. Like we listen to Jay and DMX. He was there. It was neck and neck at one point.
Oh no, they were definitely like running the same race for sure.
Facts.
And then cocaine. So that's what happened.
Hell of a drug.
And you know, we break down the problem. Like, man, what happened to you, man? I had it all, but you know.
Yeah. It sounds like one of them, bro.
But we get to this part where we now know that DMX's brother is in jail for really not telling.
He got framed. Yeah, he got framed.
And he got framed. And Boyd comes across $5 million worth of heroin from the evidence locker, rather. And we get George Clark, played by Isaiah Washington. Another dude that appears in these movies a lot, which is, why are you here? What is your point?
Yeah, real odd.
But they begin to focus on Latrell and TK and the rest of the squad, and they discover that Latrell is not a drug dealer. They discover that he is actually a computer expert and a billionaire, apparently, whose real name is Leon Rollins. So no matter what you do, you can't escape the nigga name.
Latrell or Leon?
I'm Latrell.
Which one is worse?
Right. I'm Leon Rollins. Still black. But from the other side.
Leon Rollins.
Rollins. He is Sean Rollins' brother. And Boyd confronts Leon. They do this weird Gestapo bit where Steven Seagal goes to see Dragon in jail. And I kind of feel like Drag, he's a rapper, not an actor, but I felt like he kind of all right.
I mean, he was on the movie for like what, 2 minutes? If that, 1 minute?
Made like 3 legit scenes.
I mean, you really can't fuck that up. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, you could.
You could.
Luckily for him, he was all right. But so they find out that Strut is the leader of this group, which Strut is, I want to say, is Michael Jai White.
Yeah.
And he's leader of this dirty cop crew. And we get to Boyd linking up with Latrell. They kind of figure out how they can help each other. And Boyd calls Frank to tell him that Strut is going to have this meeting at the warehouse. Don't forget, in this weird transition of story, he finally is able to convince the captain, the chick, that some shit's going down. And she dies immediately. And call me crazy, when it happens, I was like legit shocked. I forgot.
I was too. When she died, I didn't think she was dead, but when she died, I'm like, damn, I ain't see that coming. I thought it'd be a weird thing at the end, like I told you so type shit moment with them two.
The giveaway part for me was when he like the whole thing's dirty. Da, da, da. How do you know? I'm
Oh,
busting
yeah, bro.
You believe
they
me
call
now?
it like a fucking rocket launcher and shit. You seen that?
Yeah, I'm like, you believe me now? Like, so drive real quick. Nah, bitch, you ain't believe me before. now trying to kill you.
Yeah, that was weird.
I knew once that line was said, she was out of here. She was out of here. Out of here. I knew it. So with that out the way, they I lost my own place. Friend parents. All right, cool, bet. So Boyd and Daniels to show up. Strut tells Frank to keep it under control. Now this is where the shit gets funny because after the captain dies, he calls up his man he knew from beginning, who transferred him over, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, you can see them coming from a mile away. I'm like, he just set you up. He's been the setup all day. So we get there, and it's this whole like stare down, showdown. Like that's your boy when they kill him, and then he turns the gun real slow. So I knew you was a snake.
Dirty,
I knew you was a snake.
Right. He came by himself for once. For some night you come by yourself when he's telling you what the fuck is going on, you go to confront him, you come by yourself. Hey, that shit just didn't sit right with me at all. But when he come out, he was dirty. I'm like, all right, okay.
Not to mention that I have this thing about when you reveal who the snake is, they never have like a mustache or a gun.
I ain't noticed that.
Or a beard. Like he had them typical like older white guy, chin look like balls kind of thing. And you know, like
he said chin look like balls.
And it's like, all right, I don't trust you. I just don't. But anyway, this fight breaks out. Once it's discovered that he's dirty, this whole fight breaks out in which Steven Seagal has this really boring fight with Michael Jai White, but we'll get to that in a second. Yeah. DMX is fighting the dirty cop with the clearly lying eyes.
Oh, bro.
And that fight was trash. It was
the worst part. I don't even know if we're gonna talk about it again. I'll get to my worst scene. We keep going.
I feel like we got the same.
You know what I'm gonna say. We got the same worst scene.
Listen, I'm gonna say mine. I'm gonna say mine later on. Their takeaways. DMX and this belt gun shit annoyed me. It annoyed me. It annoyed me to the point to where every time he did it, I was like, nigga, stop doing that shit. Like it made me so bad because in real life that shit don't work like that. And on top of that, that gun was that big and that heavy, bruh. If you just snatch it down and hit your fucking face, your nose is broken. But for movie wise, it just looks really cool. It do. Stop doing that shit. Stop. But that was my worst scene. I hate
worst scene. Right.
Can't get it. And then so they fight and take it back. Part two to that is actually the closing of that fight because they cue up DMX record called Angel, right? From and then their X album. And you can hear the build up in the song. And so he's fought the dude, he managed to get dude. The dude was trying to like slam into a wall of like hooks or some shit. And he managed to slip through and put him through the hooks now. And of course, it's a real slow X lifting his head up, the fucking blue paint.
That's my worst scene.
I was like,
my worst scene. It's like
and they cue the music in the background.
It's like a shitty music video.
I'm like,
that Ja Rule and Mary J. Blige. You know what I'm talking about?
The Rainy Days joint?
Yeah, bro. It reminded me of that.
It was just rain. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he flipped his head up like it was all dream. I'm like, yeah, this right is my worst fucking scene in the movie.
Got you. So, really, there's not really much to explain because obviously they figure out who the bad guys are. They do what they got to do, and everybody dies, and that's that. But the movie ends up wrapping up when you have Leon gives the videotape that proves all the corruption, and hoping that the tape will help prove Sean's innocence. And then that he doesn't believe that the courts will care about the tape. So he just had Sean released from county an hour ago. So while we're fighting this shit, Sean's been out.
Mm.
So cool. But then we get this weird. This could be the scene I hate the most. We get this weird comedy bit between Tom Arnold and Anthony Anderson about going to the hospital to film Anthony Anderson's surgery because he got shot.
Yeah.
A movie like this does not need so much comedy. Brennan, it's popcorn. We get it.
Right.
It just didn't need that much comedy to it. You know what I'm saying? And then to use that DMX record, that's that dark record, that Ain't No Sunshine record. I love that record. Why are we putting the chuckles before that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. But anyway.
Yeah, that ain't sit right with me either. I love that record too, though. I love
that record. But that's the Exit Wounds. As you can see, there's not really much to really cover because it's a paint by numbers kind of movie. Like you know how it's gonna go as it goes. Like, you know, you've seen this formula a million times. Whether it's a different cat running the show. It was this week it was Steven Seagal. Last week it was Van Damme. Next week is Jet Li.
Same shit, different actors. Same shit.
Yeah. So all right. So let's get into some takeaways. I'll let you go first. You're That Guy Award. Who's your favorite male character?
Favorite male character is, I'm gonna have to say DMX. I'm gonna say DMX in this movie because the computer shit threw me off. It really did. It threw me off.
It normally would. It threw me off,
and I really can't. I can't think. Yeah, right. I can't think of nobody else that I would really say over him is my favorite male actor in the movie.
That chick award.
The Commander.
There's only one chick in here.
Yeah, the Commander. I mean, Eva Mendes is in there.
And she looked good.
She did. But the Commander was bad though. I thought they was gonna hook up too, so that's another reason I'm like shocked she died. But yes, I'm gonna say that.
That full award, least favorite character.
Steven Seagal. Shit.
Ooh. Yeah.
Least favorite character for sure, 100%.
Hot take. Cut that out. What would you take out the movie?
The DMX scene and when he lifted his fucking head up with the dramatic waterfall on his face. Take that out, man. Exactly. It's like that, bro. She was like a cheap porno, bro. Like, take that, cut that scene out. That shit was.
It was too much drama for the moment. You know what I'm saying?
It was.
His song in the background was just way too much drama for the moment. But does it hold up?
No, do not. It does not. For sure.
And that's honest though.
That's 100% honest. They don't hold up. I mean, I think they would agree. If DMX and Steven Seagal was to watch this fucking movie right now, what do you think they would give it 0 through 10?
Fuck what we think.
Exactly.
Like what?
100%.
Like you read the script that I read, right? It didn't have none of that shit in it, right? I know I wasn't tripping. And last iconic scene.
When Billy Duke killed the dude when he told him he was fired. That was my favorite scene.
You're fired.
You're fired. Yeah, that was my favorite scene.
And like when Bill Duke yells at you, it's a wide and then super back to like, you're fired. Like, that's right. So
that was it.
For me, my That Guy award would go to DMX because this movie didn't require much of DMX to do except be DMX, except for the fight scene when he kind of he runs the wall to kick old boy in the face. I thought that was corny and shit, and that's just what for X to do. So we'll do that. But besides that, though, I thought the computer geek thing was cool. Super unlikely, but I thought it was cool.
DMX he probably know how to work a smartphone right now, bro.
Yeah, X is probably on Instagram now, probably.
Well, he could be.
Probably.
He could be.
Because cocaine, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, right.
But that chick award, I would give it to Eva because she always looked good. But the captain, though, she was stupid as shit, but naive as a motherfucker as well. But I thought the same thing. I thought that Steven Seagal and the chick would link up. I don't know why, but I'm like, they get together, right? No, they'll get together. And then, I was like, wow. For you to figure out what's going on, officially see what's going on, and he gets smacked right after that. Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, you fought the good fight. You were naive, but you fought the good fight. Let's go. My That Full Award. I got man. I'm gonna go with Steven. No. I'm gonna go Michael J. White. Because why the fuck are you here?
Okay.
There's no point for you being here.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
You have so much other things you can do with your time.
Does he really though? Does he really, bro?
No, he don't. But at the time, I was pulling for him. You know, I was like, come on, Mike, you're doing other things. Don't do this. Michael J. White. Cut that out. Cut that. Ooh, man. I will cut out
so many scenes.
What's good? But now that I thought about the DMX doing the run wall kick shit, I may throw that in there. But I'm gonna go with the first fight. I can do this without blinking. Like,
yeah. Okay.
It was that vibe on. Like, oh yeah, you're fighting slow this whole movie. Like, this is your whole get down. This whole movie. Like, you fight like an old man who taught a karate class when I was in 8th grade.
Mm-hmm. Thanks. Go outside and smoke a cigarette real quick. Come back in, keep teaching. It was like that type shit.
In the formation.
Right.
Formation. And then my iconic scene. I would do it. I would say it just to piss you off, but it'd be the DMX raising his fist.
Oh man, hell no, man.
Iconic scene would probably be boom, there it is. I'll tell you what it is. It was Super G. It was X and Anthony Anderson go to the car dealership, and it's
okay.
Like a straight buster, right? Yeah. And the white boy behind him is being real cool about shit, like, and you know, of course, and the dude is trying to, like, you know, stuck because he's black and he knows shit. But when X says, "I'll take this car," there was a cold ass Lambo too. X took the car, tossed the white boy the bag, and said, "Make sure he gets the commission." Like, that was G. That was G's motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love the smoothness of that scene. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was that's where humor worked. You know what I'm saying? Like, humor actually works here.
Right.
Because, you know what I'm saying, old boy was stunting for them peoples, while white boy kept it chill. Seen the car, I'm leaving the lot with this right now. There's your money, I'm out. That's G shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The DMX wall kick though, it's horrible. It's horrible. And you can clearly tell it's not DMX. But like,
fucking stunt though. Get out of here, man.
That's that nigga Dre. That's not Earl. That's Dre. But yeah. So that's it for me. And quick hits. Let me pull up my quick hits list so we can get through some production facts. As soon as I find it, there we go. All right. So quick hits. Eva Mendes, who called this a terrible movie, said she said no, this is trash. This is trash.
Why'd she do that?
I don't know. She said her dialogue in this film was entirely redubbed by another actress. Mendes said she learned of this when she attended the premiere with her family and realized something was wrong. Something was just off. She says the producer later explained that her voice was replaced because she didn't sound intelligent enough. And that's what she told Jon Stewart on The Daily Show. A Steven Seagal film and I didn't sound intelligent enough? That's wow. You dubbed her voice?
Damn. That's fucked up.
DMX did not enjoy working with Steven Seagal, describing him as a dickhead.
Oh, I can see that.
I
can see that.
Zero chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't like each other for shit. I can tell. I can tell. According to Steven Quadros, the fight scene between Steven Seagal and Michael J. White was not choreographed in advance. Seagal and White ad-libbed it during production.
Oh wow, okay. Well, you can see that too.
Ballsy, yeah, you can tell that. You're not hitting me. You're not hitting me. Well, let's not hit each other. Steven Seagal hurt his knee during the car jump scene, but kept shooting the movie.
Bro, that shit fucked me up too, jumping over that car. That motherfucker got like not even an inch off the ground. If you look at the shit.
Steve Seagal's 48-year-old ass was not about to jump that car.
Exactly. That shit, I'm like, yeah, that was in the running for my worst scene.
No, listen. No, it's not happening, bro. Michael Jai White and Steve Seagal first worked together in a 1993 Japanese soup commercial. I would love to see that commercial.
You too.
I would love to see that commercial. Let me see. This was the biggest Steven Seagal opening in box office.
Whoa. Wow.
Well, it was a good return. It was 30 to make 80. They made 80. It was a good return.
Okay.
And let me see. I'm going to get one more out there. Let me see. All right. Steven Seagal hurt DMX's shoulder while training. He had to take a couple of days off to recover. And I'll say this as well. I'll say that DMX trained for 6 weeks in boxing, kickboxing, and wrestling for this role. And meanwhile, we saw none of it.
None of that.
We saw none of it.
6 weeks? That's a long time, bro.
That's a month, some change.
Yeah, that's a long time.
And we saw none of it.
Nah.
Let me know, like, that wall kick? Nah, B. I ain't buying it, bro. I ain't buying it, bro. But, yo, that's what's up, man. I'm finally happy you got to the damn show, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, me too, bro. I appreciate you having me on here, man.
The next movie we do has to be something we can really dig into. I mean, that's what we do. But Exit Wounds, man, matter of fact, let me get your final opinion about Exit Wounds.
I'm surprised it was his most watched movie. That kind of threw me off a little bit. But overall, definitely not a classic. It fits the time. It fits the time. Like you said, DMX is scorching. Steven Seagal, obviously, you know, he still had a big fan base, but I wouldn't watch it again. Definitely not one of the movies you watch more than once.
It felt like Exit Wounds is definitely a Sunday morning. I'm cleaning the crib. Just have
barely watching this shit type movie.
Yeah, like if I'm doing shit around the crib and I'm cleaning up the crib, washing dishes, and doing laundry and shit, and it happens to be on, and I feel like if I go with the remote, I'll probably just
leave it on. Facts.
You know
That's perfect. I like that. Facts.
Yeah, but I would never seek out Exit Wounds. Never.
That's why the Exit Wounds was like, nah.
And I think I had the DVD of this shit too, like years ago. I sold
that shit out. You still got it?
I sold them all. Bro, this is 2021 DVDs. What?
Hey, man, some people still got a stack of DVDs, bro.
Just for collection purposes, yeah, but like now, right. DVDs. Nigga, I got Netflix. but yeah, man, great to have you on, bro, for sure, man. All the love and respect to you, bro. Go ahead, pub Kyng Aroma one more time. Let them know where they can find it.
Hey, man, Kyng Aroma. So for right now, man, add me on Facebook. I'm sure Julian gonna tag me in this joint, man. Jay gonna tag me. Add me on Facebook. I'll send you all the information. Ask me any question you want. Real talk, I got you. I'm gonna answer your shit honestly. No animal cruelty. No, any other chemicals. All natural. Get your bed right, man. Groom yourself. Nothing wrong with it. Take care of yourself. Ladies love it. And that's it, man. Definitely got more in the future coming. Appreciate you having me on here, dog.
Word up.
Hopefully we do this again.
And where can they find you? I'm sure we got people that are watching this right now. Be like, right. Yo, I know that. Where's B at though? Where can they find you, bro?
Go to my Facebook. Just type in Brennon Stevens, BRENNON. On Instagram, it's Mind Over Matter 215. Okay, you'll be able to find me on there. I can plug you to any other links I got as far as the Kyng Aroma website is coming. I am working on it. I just want to get it right. But if you want to buy it now, you can DM me and I can get it to you wherever you at.
Word. And of course, the Facebook group, Back to Classic A Movie Talk group, is up and popping. Go ahead and jump in there and join the conversations. At this point, I did post the Oscar nominations for this upcoming Oscars. go ahead and vote on that, and we will be talking about that on the show. We're going to be calling out our Cinefolks picks for this year's Oscars for sure. We're going to represent each other. Going down like that. Of course, every week, catch us doing the show every Thursday on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast. That's where we will be next week. I got more guests on next week. That's rocking out with us. I can't wait to sit down. I'm tired of shit. And my boy Dave Neff. Shout out to my boy Dave Neff. He will be back top of the month. And with that being said, I'm your boy Jay Alonzo. This has been Back to Classes. Thanks for riding with us. See y'all next week.
All right, yeah.